Alright, so my Jeep has been running real cold, and I know that's a problem. My check engine light came on. It said coolant temperature too low for extended period of time, whatever that means. But last year I installed one of these safety thermostats that when they fail in the... Will you shut up? Jeez, chickens. When they fail in the open position, as opposed to a regular thermostat that when it fails, it just fails closed. And then I figured with this, I drive my Jeep, I watch the temperature gauge, wife and kids, I don't want them to drive it till it blows up, so I put in a safety thermostat, and or a fail-safe, as you will. And so apparently it failed, probably when because it gets pretty hot on the trail. I'm gonna replace it with another one, and we'll see how that goes. I've heard they fail often, but you know, having your Jeep run cold as opposed to hot's not a bad thing, I guess. So we're gonna put it in. Alright, for the fail-safe thermostat, I used a 195-degree thermostat, which is the OEM. I wouldn't recommend using anything else but the OEM temperature. And I got it from Napa, and it's part SS1950072. They didn't have the gasket, so I had to get the gasket from AutoZone, and it's the Duralast brand, part number 35024. Shop's messy, jeez. The first thing I do with a thermostat, any thermostat I get, if it doesn't have the little jiggler thing in it or a hole, I drill a 16th inch hole in it in the top right here, just to let air out. And just remove the two 13mm bolts, hold in the thermostat housing. Keep in mind the one on the top is longer. You just pull it off. You don't have to remove any hoses or connections, but it helps sometimes. Right, just pop out the old one. Here you can see the old one on the left is stuck in the open position, so the fail-safe did work. Wire brush off the old gasket. A mechanic once told me not to use RTV on a thermostat or water pump. It'll leak for sure. Unfortunately, that's the only time I ever had a water leak, is when I didn't use RTV. I just put a little light coat on both sides of the gasket, and it just kind of helps hold the gasket in place while you're putting it all back together. Yeah, installation is in reverse, and you don't have to dog those bolts down. Specs is only 14 pounds of torque, so that's just a little bit more than snug. And if you didn't catch it, I forgot to put in the new thermostat. Unfortunately, this is not the first time I did that. Alright, thanks for watching. Like what you see, hit the like button. Don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. Got a comment, leave it down below. Hit subscribe, and I'll tell you hit that bell thing, but you get enough junk notifications anyhow.